morning. Let us take up some more examples on compound interest. Example number 12 is sum of money invested at compound interest amounts to 1218.99 at the end of 5 years and rupees 1267.37 at the end of 7 years. Find the principal and rate of interest. See here A is given two times. See, a sum of money is invested, so we have to determine the principal amount and the rate of interest. A sum of money amounts to 12,1288.99 after at the end of 5 years, and this is for A is 7 years. So what it means that after 5 years, after this amount is the for the 6th year, this is the P for the 6th year. P for 6th year. So A is 1267.37. So the difference is this is for 7 years amounts. A sum of money amounts to this amount for 5 years. 5 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಇದಾಗ್ತದೆ, 7 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಈ 5 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು A ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ. So for sum of money, some we don't know the sum. So but after 5 years, this becomes amount becomes this. So for the 6th year, this becomes the principal amount. So P for the 6th year, and this is for amount for after 7 years. So difference is 2 years. So for the 6th year, this is the principal. T is 2 years, and A equal to 1267.37. And the formula as earlier we know that A equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to T. So A equal to 1267.37 equal to 1218.99 into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to T. So that is equal to 1218.99 into R is not known. T is equal to 3 years. So this is 2 years. So say x squared, where x equal to 1 plus R upon 100. ಇದನ್ನ x ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅವಾಗೇನಾಯ್ತು this. So x squared equal to ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಈಗ? So x squared equal to this divided by this ಆಯ್ತು, ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? This equal to 2 ಇದೆ. So x squared equal to 1267.37 divided by 1218.99. So this gives you 1.2 ಅನ್ನ ಏನೇ ಇರಬೇಕು. This becomes 1.0397 ಬರ್ತದೆ. So therefore x equal to square root of 1.0397, that is equal to 1.0197. 1.0197 0397 ಇದು 0197 ಆಯ್ತಾ? So this equal to where x equal to this. So this equal to 1 plus R upon 100. So this implies ಈ ಬದಲು ಈ ಕಡೆ ತಗೊಬನ್ನಿ, ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ R upon 100 ಆಯ್ತು, ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? R upon 100 equal to ಇದನ್ನು ಈ ಕಡೆ ತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು 1.097 minus 1 ಆಯ್ತು, equal to 0.097 197 or R equal to 0.0197 into 100, that is equal to 1.97 ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ R equal to rate of interest ಎಷ್ಟಾಯಿತು 1.97, I can take it at roughly 2. Roughly 2 ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಇವಾಗ so r is determined, amount is known, t is known, and hence find the principal amount. The next is you have to find out the principal amount. So for that ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ತದ ನೋಡೋಣ. So consider, so for that a equal to a ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, some amount a becomes this after 5 years. Apply that rule. a equal to p into 1 plus r upon 100 is to t. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಈಗ. ಸೊ a equal to p into 1 plus r upon 100 raised to t. ಅದನ್ನೇ ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, a is ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಸೊ what is here, what is given here, a sum of money invested at compound interest amounts to 1218.99 after 5 years. So after 5 years, so this is p and 1 plus r is 2 and 100. So this gives you p into 1.02 ಆಯ್ತು, 02 raised to 5, 1.02 raised to 5. So ಇಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಈಗ. Now take the log here. What happens? Taking the log is equal to 1218.99. By taking the logarithm on the both the sides, we get, so log of 1218.99 equal to log of p plus 5 into log of 1.02. ಇದನ್ನು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ 5 ಸರ್ ಗುಣಿಸಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಆದರೆ ಲಾಗ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. This implies log of p equal to this minus this, log of 1218.99 minus 5 log p ನ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುವ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ. 5 log p equal to log of 1218.99 minus log of 1.02. 5 into log of ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಈಗ, ಸಾರಿ ಏನಾಯಿತು, ದಿಸ್ ಇದೆ, I will write. So this minus this equal to log of p. Therefore log of p equal to log of 1218.99 minus 5 into log of 1.02 ಇದು. So this equal to log of 4 digits are there, so 3 point, this comes 3.0856 minus 5 into this is 1 is characteristic, so characteristic is 0 ಆಯಿತು, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ 1 ಡಿಜಿಟ್ ಇದೆ. 1 minus 1 is 0, 0 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅದೆಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ 0.043, 0.0086 ಇದೆ, 0.0086 ಆಯಿತು, ಇಂಟು 5 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ 3.0856 minus this becomes 0.043 ಆಗ್ತದೆ, 043 ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ this gives you 3.0426. Therefore p equal to anti log of 3.0426. This equal to 1104. So there are, the characteristic part is 3, so 3 plus 1 is 4 digits. After the 4 you have to place the decimal point, so answer is 1104. This equal to p equal to this, r equal to 2%. This is the answer. The next is question example number 13. A sum of money amounts to 110 in 2 years and rupees to 1464.10 in 4 years at compound interest. Find the sum and rate of interest. Same example ಇದೆ, exactly the same, but only change in figures. So work at home. So example number 13, actually this was asked in example number 13. This was asked in November 18. Number 18, 8 marks question. Take it as homework. Same example number is same as example number 12. Answer kodla. Answer is P equal to 1000 ಇದೆ. P equal to 1000. P equal to 1000 ಬರ್ತದೆ and R equal to 10% ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇದೇ ಆನ್ಸರ್. Work at home. So example number 14. Example number 14. In 2 years, is a sum of rupees 6250. P equal to 6250. Example number 3 ಇದೆ already. Example number 14. This also asked in November 18. 8 marks question. 6250, a sum of rupees amounts to 8123. Amounts to 8123 at what percent compound interest per annum? So R is required. R is required in 2 years. So T equal to 2 years as usual. So P A equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to T. ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವು A equal to, so this A equal to so this is 8123 equal to P is 6250 into 1 plus R is 10 divided by 100 raised to T. You ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, simplification ಮಾಡ್ರಿ and get the answer. So answer is x equal to 1 plus. So ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಸೊ ರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ 14 ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಆರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 14. ರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ವಾ? ರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬೇಕು, ಸಾರಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಟಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 2 ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆರ್ ಇದೆ. ಇದು ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಸಾರಿ, ಈ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದು. ಆರ್ ಬೇಕಿದೆ, ಇದನ್ನು ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇದು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಆರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವಾಡ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವಾಡ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಬೈ ದಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದು ಫಿಗರ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಿರಿ. ಆವಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ 1 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆರ್ ಅಪಾನ್ 100 ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹೆನ್ಸ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ ಆರ್. ದೆನ್ ಪುಟ್ ಇಟ್, ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ಆರ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆರ್. ಆರ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ example number 15. Example number 15. Difference between simple interest and compound interest. Simple interest and compound interest of a certain sum. Sum is asked. Of certain sum of money for 2 years. For 2 years at 4% PA. At 4% PA is rupees 32. Is rupees 32. Find the sum. Find the sum. ಇದು ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇದು ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇಡಬೇಕು. ಸಿಂಪಲ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಎ ಮೈನಸ್ ಪಿ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎ ಮೈನಸ್ ಪಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಎ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಎ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಪಿ ಇಂಟು 1 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆರ್ ಅಪಾನ್ 100 ರೇಸ್ ಟು ಟಿ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಪಿ ಟಿ ಆರ್ ಅಪಾನ್ 100 ಮಾಡಿ. ಪಿ ಟಿ ಆರ್ ಅಪಾನ್ 100 ಮಾಡಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಗೆಟ್ ದ compound interest here and compound interest here and get the values and hence find the A equal to, so I equal to, I will give the answer P equal to 20,000 ಬರ್ತದೆ. P equal to 20,000 ಬರ್ತದೆ. that is the answer. ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು. ದಿಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 32. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇದನ್ನು ಕಂಡು ಹಿಡೀರಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಕಂಡು ಹಿಡೀರಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Get the values. ಅಥವಾ P equal to 100 ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ 16. example number 16. This was asked in November 16, 8 marks. Number 16, 8 marks question. A sum of money put out at compound interest amounts to 900. So A equal to 900 ಆಯ್ತಾ, amounts to 900 at the end of first year. So for first year, so T equal to 1 year, A becomes this, and rupees 940, A equal to 940.5 at the end of second year. At the end of second year, T equal to 2 here. For the second year, find the sum and rate of interest. Find the sum and rate of interest. So it is given that, it is given that a sum of money amounts to 900 after 1 year. It means that 900 is the sum or principal for beginning of the second year. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ after 1 year a sum of money amounts to 900, ಎಷ್ಟು ಪಿ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ. ಈಗ 1 year ನಂತರ ಇದು ಇದಾಯಿತು. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಈಗ, ಹೌದಲ್ಲ, ದಿಸ್ ಈ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಪಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 900 ಆಯ್ತು. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ದಿಸ್ ಅಮೌಂಟಿಗೆ ಇದು ಪಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಟಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ 1 year ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಆರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ for the second year, so P equal to 900, A equal to this at the end of second year means for the first year. So therefore A equal to, we know that. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ? ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ, 1 yearಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು 900 ಆಯಿತು, ಸಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ 940.5. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ 900 becomes for the principal amount for the second year. So for the second year, principal P equal to 900 and A equal to 940.5 and T equal to, instead after the end of 2 years, so this becomes 2 minus 1, that is equal to 1. So T equal to 1. T equal to 2 minus 1 equal to 1 year. R is to be determined. We know that A equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to T. Apply that formula. A is given here. A is 940.5 equal to P is 900 into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to 1. R is to be determined, raised to T equal to 1. Simple. Put this 1 plus R upon raised to 1 means that self. So that is equal to 900 R upon 100 equal to, so this equal to, this implies, ಇದನ್ನು ಈ ಕಡೆ ತಗೋರಿ, ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅವಾಗ 1 plus R upon 100 equal to 940.5 divided by 900. ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ is, so this equal to 1.045. This equal to 1 plus R upon 100. Now this implies R upon 100 equal to 1.045 minus 1, that is equal to 0.045. 04. So therefore R equal to 0.045 into 100, that is equal to 4.5. 4.5 equal to R. 4.5 equal to R. Now it is given that, so we have to determine now the P. This is P for second year. ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇದು P ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು this is the P for second year. So we have to determine the original principal amount. Now it is given that a sum of money amounts to 900 after 1 year. Same formula. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 900 ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು 40 ಇಟ್ಟಾಗಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ 900 ಇಟ್ಟರು ಆಯಿತು, ಬಾಕಿ ಉಳಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇಮ್. So this becomes, we have to determine P now. A is 900 now. We know that this, where A equal to 900 equal to P into 1 plus R upon 100. R is 4.5. 4.5 divided by 100 raised to 1 after end of the first year. ಒಂದನೇ ವರ್ಷದ ಎಂಡಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗ್ತದೆ? 900 ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಪಿ ಅಂತೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಪಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡಿಟರ್ಮಿನ್ ದ ಒರಿಜಿನಲ್ ಸಮ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಪಿ ಇಂಟು 1 plus 4.5 means 1.045 raised to 1. 1 means that is all. So 1 that is self. So therefore P equal to 900 divided by P equal to 900 divided by 1.045. ಇದನ್ನ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you get 861.24 ಇದೆ. So original sum is this is the original sum, and is the P and rate of interest equal to 4.5. This is the answer. Next is example number 17. ಇದು actually simple interest ಮೇಲಿದೆ, compound interest ಇಲ್ಲ. Actually it was asked in the previous exam, so I will dictate and give the idea of that how to solve this. So example number 17, this is again, it was asked in November 16, 5 marks. The difference between, again ನೀವು ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಹೀಗೆ, the difference between, ಹೀಗೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ನಾವು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಗೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿ, ಯಾವುದು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಇಲ್ಲ, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಡಿಟರ್ಮಿನ್ಡ್, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಗಿವನ್, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು find out that. So the difference between simple interest, it is not example on compound interest, this is example on simple interest. So difference between simple interest of certain sum, so P is not known, of certain sum at 9% PA, so R equal to 9% PA for 10 years, T equal to 10 years, and R equal to 7.5% PA after 4 years. T equal to 4 years. After 4 years is rupees 100. Simple interest. So SI1 minus SI2 or SI2 minus SI1 ಯಾವುದು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ equal to 150, sorry 100 ಅಲ್ಲ 150. Find the sum, ಇಷ್ಟೇ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, this is P1 ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, a sum of money ಅಲ್ವಾ, a difference between, so P is the same, P1 equal to P2 equal to P ಅಂತ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ P1 equal to P, here P2 equal to P2 equal to also P, ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಇಡಿ. ಸೊ P1 is P T1 R1 upon 100 minus P, because P1 equal to P2, T2 R2 divided by 100 equal to 150. ಇದನ್ನು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ T1 ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, R1 ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, this is T2, this is T1, this is R1, this is R2 ಇದೆ. Substitute the values, simplify and get the answer. So answer is 250. I will give the answer P equal to 250. So this completes the examples on some compound interest, and let us take up some special cases of compound interest in the next period. The two three examples are there. I think 5 examples are there. So that completes this chapter, unit 2. In the next period, let us take up that. Today let's stop here. Thank you.